So I was going through the comment section and I saw that somebody commented on how do I grow my delts? I'm like, that's actually an interesting topic, and I'm going to actually make a video based on that comment. In today's video, how do you grow your shoulders? Well, there may be 3 to 4 exercises that just might help you with that if you want that big, rounded, capped shoulders. All right, so moving forward, I like to explain that when you're doing your push-in movements, such as your barbell bench, your decline bench, your chest flies, machine flies, all these exercises that you're doing are going to indirectly work your shoulders. So understanding that, you'll see why you don't need to have a shoulder day by itself, because I wouldn't say it's counterproductive. Some people can get away with it, but I feel like if you want an optimal result when it comes to growing your shoulders, there are better methods than just having a shoulder day. So now that you understand that your push movements work your shoulders, you also have to understand that your pull movements works your rear delts. Same exact concept. They're being worked indirectly, while the majority big part of your back is being worked, but indirectly your rear delts are being worked. So now that you understand that, I like to give my personal suggestions on some exercises that just might help you grow your shoulders. 1, there's actually 2 parts to this. You can either do shoulder press with dumbbells or shoulder presses with barbells. Or even better, maybe there's like a third one. You can do shoulder presses with machine. But I want people to focus a lot more on the compounds. So your main two to go would be your barbells and dumbbells, because they're compound movements and they target your delts a lot more and allows you to kind of lift heavier load. With those exercises, I suggest doing 6 to 12 reps with maybe 2 to 3 sets, and gradually, progressively over time, increase your sets. But you do have to realize that the more sets that you do during your exercises or during your routine, the harder it is to be able to lift heavier. So those are suggestions. The other suggestions is building up your lateral delts. This is pretty fun. I like doing lateral raises, and they're extremely fun to do. I never got around to doing those like little thing where you have like the bar and you kind of lift it up like this. They always look so weird and silly, and also a waste of time. But that's just from my perspective. So lateral raises are simple, they're effective, and they work. And they also give you something that's really cool that a lot of people aren't like aware of. When you hit your lateral delts, it pops out your delt, and that gives you that 3D rounded capped look. So the bigger your lateral delts are, the more it's like it gives that illusion that you have like a rounded cap. It gives that illusion of like you have a baseball kind of like size shoulders. So those are a good way to go. And with those, I suggest doing a decent set of 2 to 3 and do 15 to 20 reps. Of course, with laterals, they're such small minor muscle group. Your entire delts, your entire shoulders are just like small minor muscle groups that you don't need to go too heavy. But sometimes low to heavy is good, especially on those compound movements. They're great. But things such as laterals, you can go light. You can even start with like 15 to 20 pounds. Go slow and control, and then do that like continuously. And eventually when you get to like that second or third set, you'd be like, wow, these are actually getting pretty hard. They usually do get like that. But a simple method to kind of doing that properly, just to lay out the demonstration. When you're doing lateral raises, you don't want to just swing up the weight. You don't want to just like use your whole body to move the weight. In terms of like these exercises and these like machines and these barbells and dumbbells, the one thing that you want to focus on the most is being able to move the weight slow and controlled, and just being able to get like a pause for about a second or maybe a 2, but a second and a half gives you that like contraction when you're doing your reps and sets. So when you're doing laterals, you kind of want to bring the weight up explosively, bring it down, bring the weight up explosively, and then when you bring it up, hold it there for a second to kind of put more tension on your shoulders. So doing that with lighter weights is actually so much better than doing it with heavier weights, because when you start doing heavier weights, you're just like, oh, this is so heavy, this is so heavy, and you're just like, just using everything. You're using your back, you're using your legs, you're using your entire body just to move a weight for your shoulders. Just, again, it's about being able to look like you lift a lot of weight, but you really don't. But it all depends on who you are. And the last suggestion that I have is your rear delts. Face bowl, they work great. And rear delt flies, they're incredible, they're amazing, and they just hit everything where it needs to hit. So if you're looking to build up your shoulders and get them bigger, to summarize everything from the start to here, focus on your compound movements, your barbell shoulder presses, your dumbbell shoulder presses. Aim for that for 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 12 reps, and gradually, progressively over time, increase the weight, increase the sets, increase the intensity, and increase just overall whatever you can. And then next, for your lateral raises, if you're trying to get them to grow, for your lateral delts, if you're trying to let them grow, go a little bit lighter, because you already hit your front delts, which also work your laterals as a minor indirect muscle group. They're already completely warmed up. They're already like kind of getting a little bit tight and sore. So just stick with just maybe 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 20 lightweight. Feel the muscle. It's the exact same thing for your rear delts. A little bit lighter, and then just feel the muscle. And do, like, again, 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 20. But you can also always just change the rep range. You can play around with it. You can do 6 to 12 reps with laterals and with rear delts. But do know that it's good to go a bit heavier, because the more heavier you go, the more your body adapts. The more your body adapts to the stress that you're putting on it, the more you're able to grow. And the more you're able to grow, you're huge. And all of a sudden, you're competing as a bodybuilder and winning trophies. But those are just my personal suggestions when it comes to growing your delts. If you like the information that I do give and you want to learn a bit more, you're more than welcome to subscribe, like it, share with your friends, and just get it around. Because honestly, there's a lot of misinformation in the fitness industry, and I want to be able to do the best that I can to direct people in the right way and make sure they get like the best results that they can. And also, as you know, I also do online coaching, so if you're interested in that, my email is on the description, and you're more than welcome to shoot me a message, and we can get you started, and we can get you to have whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to gain muscle, I can help you with that. So thank you for watching the video, and again, like, share, and subscribe.